Hello everybody, Malakith here, and welcome back to Empire Total War, the Prussia playthrough. So let's have a quick overview of the nation as it stands. The reason I'm going to be a bit confused as to what's going on is I recorded an episode and then it suffered horrible desync. So I then had to roll back to the save, and so trying to work out exactly where I was is going to take me a moment. So looking at our alliances, let's go through that. We're allies with Austria, Britain, and Russia. So that's good. I was looking at potentially attacking Sweden, but Sweden are allies with Britain, which would cause me a problem. Now we're at war with Russia, though, so that could be a way of sort of keeping the Russians on side. We peaced out with Poland and left them with one province just because it would be extending massively to the east, and it would put us in touch with the Ottomans as well, and we're already adjacent to enough people that want to kill us. We captured Hanover. Let's see, I checked that. Yep, did get that repairing. Good. So, looking around, let's have a look at our income. Lovely, nice amounts in there. So, I think, let's just check the armies are replenishing. Yes, they are. That one is anyway. That's my sort of western fighting force. My eastern fighting force is currently in Minsk. They're replenishing as well. So we can't really go advancing anywhere. Let's take this time to go around doing some upgrades. Tenanted farms. Need to wait a turn for some money to come in. Right, now something people in comments have been commenting on for a while is, oh, there's a gentleman in somewhere stupid. Let's find him. Alright, he's in a college. There we go, he's in the Weaver's Cottage. So, he needs to move. Where's the college? Send him to there. Now, the reason it took so long for that to happen, I should probably explain something about this series. Empire and Napoleon both suffer from a horrible thing on YouTube where some fake company that has no rights to it at all claims the background music, which then means you have to argue against it, which Creative Assembly helped me do. I've got a certificate from them saying I'm allowed to use it. And that gives the people making the claim 30 days to respond. Because they know they can't actually fight the thing, because I have the certificate, they just leave it the customary 30 days they're allowed to respond until it times out. Which means all of these episodes are at least a month old before you get to see them. Also, I tend to record several at a time because then I can just set them all up to run for a month. I don't have to worry about it. They're just there ready to go in 30 days time. So unfortunately, of all of my series, your comments are the least useful when it comes to this one because you're already a month behind. But that's why that has taken so long to do. Anyway, carrying on. I think I should really move the Berlin army somewhere, but at the same time they're replenishing, and Berlin will have a good sort of garrison building structure for them to replenish with. Have a look at research. What are we researching? Alright, we're about to get the upgrade to the drill school, and they were doing empiricism. Just going down the route that improves my research rate. So I guess we'll just end turn. Nothing too exciting going on. France have attacked the United Provinces, but look at that. Austria are off to camp on one of my buildings. That's not very helpful. What are you doing? Alright, Poland and Lithuania want a trade agreement, which would upset Austria. I wouldn't be so bothered if it upset Britain, but I don't want to upset Austria. So unfortunately, Poland, sorry, but no. And the Ottomans, that would upset the Russians. How much is it worth? Not really sure. Given I'm still fighting the French, I don't want to have to fight at opposite ends of my nation. If I had to deal with Austria, I could kind of sweep in and push towards France, but trying to fight both Russia and France was a definite split of forces, so no. I'm not going to do anything to upset the Russians. Oh, Swedish beat them. And here we have poor Denmark, relegated to Iceland. Ah, now Bavaria. That was one of the places I was going to look at conquering next. Excellent. Research complete. Let's set up the next one. So we've done that. We've got our square. We need to build one of these. I'm not really interested in doing anything naval, to be perfectly honest. Let's just have a quick check. Movement. Plus 25% recruitment cost for all naval units. I guess if you're seasoning the timber, yeah, that makes sense. But it reduces the upkeep. No, let's have a look what we got in here. Improved animal husbandry, wealth from farms. We've got quite a lot of farms. So we'll do that. Now, Berlin. Let's start you getting the drill school upgrade, which unlocks a hell of a lot of men. Look at all that lot. As well as enabling fire by rank, which is definitely something we want. Now then, you're all repaired. £12 foot artillery. What? Okay. Why can Hanover suddenly build massively better artillery than anywhere else? Whatever the reasons, I'm exploiting that. Now let's go for that upgrade spree I was talking about. Already done that one. Let's put you up. Come back to that. 40 house. Farm again. We'll definitely go for all the farms because they're cheap. And also we've got that upgrade going through. That means we should get a higher percentage out of them. That one's on a border, so it's risky, but it's only 500. Let's go for it. I'd love to know what you're doing. Regulars. Alright, tell these to replenish. Now then, what else do we want to go for? Ordnance factory, better artillery unlocks, 12 pounders, foot and mounted troop, and explosive shell research. Yes. I don't get why. Just the military governor's barracks lets you get 12 pound foot artillery. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Now, I was potentially looking at taking up Bavaria, maybe Württemberg, because that lets me get through at France. Let's have a look at their diplomacy. Württemberg are allies with Austria, so nope. And what are they called? Bavaria. Allies with nobody. Ooh, tempting. Tempting indeed. I'll give them some more time to replenish. He should really replenish as well, but we can't afford to. Yeah, pretty expensive. We'll just end turn, have another economic turn. Not the most exciting, but certainly necessary. Almost like being able to pronounce that word. Sweden's just shuffling little armies around. Bit weird. Guess as long as he groups them up before he tries to engage, it kind of works. Sweden wants common land enclosures for 1,000. I'm not really interested in letting you get ahead technology-wise, so no. Bavaria seems to know what I'm up to. Right, that's empiricism done. Tenanted farm done. Couple of new artillery pieces. Got a mistress and a comptroller. That's something we haven't checked recently. What's my government look like? Ministers. Bonuses, bonuses. They're not bad. None of these are particularly good. What's good about you? Harsh reputation. So bonus to justice. Yeah, we've got a replacement justice minister if we need one there, basically. Alright then. How are we looking? They're all fully replenished and ready to go. Ooh. France have captured the Rhineland. Well, we know what Germany feels about the Rhineland. Leave 2 cannons. And I will head to this bit. Drop them in there. Let's replenish all the units around here that need the replenishment. Now, Grand Opera House, what does that get us? Happiness and wealth, a Royal Observatory, wealth, technology research rate, some points, happiness. We'll go for one of those. Now, the Governor's Palace. Impression and bonus tax income. So that would give us 12% bonus tax income. Not a huge amount. That'll take a long time to repay itself. Opera House in Königsberg. An ordnance factory. You know, I'm tempted to make... So Berlin can be my sort of military hub in the west. I'm tempted to make Villeneuve my one in the east. But then it doesn't have a wall. Maybe Königsberg would be better suited. Problem is it's a bit close. I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. It means I could kick both of them into production to get 2 halves of an army I can merge rapidly. Go on then. We'll kick in the military gears. Because they've both got walls around them as well, so they're better defended. Right, so this guy's idea is to head down to Cologne. Try to take that back. Spain in here. Who's Spain? What's Spain up to? Let's have a look. Spain are at war with Austria. United Provinces. The United Provinces could end up stealing that back. They could end up getting wiped out, depending what France gets up to. Can't really afford to recruit anything. Guess we'll just end the turn there. This is where monstrous French armies come marching out of the Rhine. Something came marching out. I kind of saw it at a glance. Sweden's just shuffling little units of men across that massive stretch of land. Don't really get how I've got so much vision up there. Guess must be trade routes. Alright. Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Bach has been up to stuff. And look at the economy fly. Or not. Probably because we've been building things. They're a happiness thing. I think they're all happy. Lowest public order, Courland. Not much. Wow, they got settlement walls. Okay. So this is Camille Duston. With his tiny army. Hit that town. And then hit him. Sadly, auto-resolve in these older Total Wars is horrible. So we'll be fighting these. Alright, let's try our new artillery pieces out, shall we? Got a lovely hill for them. Okay, let's have... I'll keep my most veteran units back as a little guard for them. Let's spread the experience around rather than having just a couple of ridiculously elite units. 2, 3, 4, 5 unit left wing. And a 5 unit right wing, which will have to push through this town to an extent. Then we'll pair the cavalry off, 1 lancer, 1... It's not hussar, is it? Oh, it's just a regiment of horse. Probably equivalent of a hussar, to be honest. Group them, and then the general is pretty well positioned. You hide in that sort of dip. Why can't I? What's wrong with you? I can't drag position them. Those I can. There we go. Something about the terrain in this area. Oh, that's a nice protective hillside. Maybe you guys won't be needed to stand there like that. Ooh. Go on, Lancers, get that horse. Right then. Where's the edge of that? There. And then you form some sort of protective block like that. Have this cavalry run past, come hit them in the back. Although I think they're getting absolutely butchered. Yeah, first Lancers Uhlans are doing a number on them. But just to help out a little bit. Hey, they're over here, guys. Yeah, a bit late. Good job. Might have noticed that a bit late. Turn the shooting off. You don't blast each other in the side because, you know, AI logic. That. Have those cavalry go deal with that regiment of foot unit. Have them sprint under fire. Alright, you two out of square. And start making your way onto the field. Not as widespread as they possibly need to be, but it'll do. I don't have the sort of battlefield space. There we go. Actually, hill didn't come down as far as I thought it might. We're decimating them anyway. They're hiding on the wall. Genius, men. Genius. They're not even... Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. Let the Uhlans come deal with the general's cavalry unit. Oh yeah, you guys. Start shooting again. Oh, massive casualties. Wait a minute. General's bodyguard, charge! We got him surrounded. Lancers on both sides. Down he goes. This poor unit's just getting shot at by everybody. Alright, we lost 178. We got most of the kills there. How did the cannons do? 25 to that one. 15 to that one. Not huge amounts then. Okay, let's move on to the college. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to see. A lot of cavalry though. They do have a demi cannon. Royal Sudoi? Well, I don't know how you pronounce that. We use gratuitous use of square. I'm fairly sure we can beat that. I just have to watch for them getting out my guns. Go on then. Oh, got a couple of reinforcement units, but nothing too bad. 500 unit of firelock citizenry. Go on then, let's end the episode with a monstrous battle. I have to pray there's another lovely hill for me to hide my cannons on. Yeah, not so much. Okay. Can't even go far enough back to really do what I want. Can I? Maybe. Put them there like that. Then it will be 6 units of infantry per side. We want that. And then that. And that. And I'll have the regular cavalry ready to charge into the middle to protect the guns. And a unit of lancers on each flank. And the general, hide him in the trees over there. Actually, no, not in the trees. We'll put him on this reverse slope. He shouldn't get artilleried then. So if I was them attacking this, I would swing around this side because it gives you the best protection from my cannon and invalidates half of my army. But this is the AI, so they've reasonably gone for that approach. Not 100%, but oh, their demi cannon just got a welcome present. Opening salvo of slaughter. See if we can catch it running away. Come on, cannonballs. Close, but no cigar. These guys, however, they felt it. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, they're all getting up. Well, not all of them. Some of them. Alright, returning to the battle line. Fire, men! Fire! I'll put you back out of square so you don't shoot sideways into this lot. Come on, blast them! Oh, withering fire. This could end badly. They've literally just gone all the way around the flank. That's a lot of cavalry. What have they got this side? Is that all their infantry? That's all their infantry. Okay. Lancers, pull across. What's that? Firelock citizenry. Right, run there. Run there. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Blast them. Yep. Thought that might be the case. They're legging it. Let's flip this round a bit. Have the cavalry screen the infantry move. Alright, their infantry's not moving up. They're relying on this cavalry push on this flank quite heavily. Let's really stretch that a bit. Let's unexpose the edge of that unit. Charge! Go on, Lancers. Yep, they're not happy with that. Look at them run. Go on. Alright, fall back. It's them fled the field. No, the infantry's coming forward. Okay, let's reorganize this a little bit. Refuse that flank. Here comes the charge. Where? They're both done up there. You two get out of square. You don't need to be in it. Out. Out. Alright, Lancers. Get them. Infantry units. Wheel. Cannon. Canister. Where's that other cavalry unit? You get out on that flank. Cannons to blast this lot. They're getting dangerously close. Oh, where'd that cavalry unit come from? Okay. Cannon! Fire! Oh, huge amounts go down. Any militia charge. Coming cavalry. Blast it with a canister. Come on. It's running, it's running, it's running. It's all good. Cannons just managed to save themselves, I think. Back there. Provincial line. Get back to ball shot, and then they can shoot at what they like. And the right flank is going to advance, as is the left. So we had to sacrifice a unit of Lancers. But for the most part, it's going well. They're nearly gone. Oh, we're having a musket duel, are we? Let's call in some heavy firepower. Off they go. Oh, get out of there. Cannon, shoot the square. Lining up for the firing squad. Oh, in comes the cannonballs. Yeah, that made them change their mind. Alright, just got to follow them across the map now and then go get these guys hiding right at the back. They keep reforming. Never mind. Militia can't go into square, so the cavalry should do a number on these. Reminds me, where are those other cavalry I had? Get those firelock armed citizenry dead. Might as well soften up them at long range. I'm going to see how well they can shoot that distance, actually. It's not pretty accurate, to be fair. The rest seem to be dropping short over there somewhere. They formed square because the cavalry's near and then got blasted by the infantry. Have the lancers go finish off the firelocks. Make sure they don't come back. Otherwise I'll only come back for them in a minute. You run down them. How are we doing, cannon? Why are you hitting down there? Aim for here. Right. Aim for just there. If you drop short, you hit them. If you go long, you hit them. There we go. See, that's how you do it, cannonballs. Stupid idiots. You can manual aim them. Hey, go chase them, or one of them. There's literally just this unit left. You know what? Let's just go for the crazy charge at the end. Bayonets out, boys. all across the line. Massive Prussian forces. You would not want to be in the middle of that. Just Frenchmen in a sea of Prussians. I think you missed. Would you like to turn and try again? There we go. Silly bastards. I like those odds. My Lancers, they did survive. Excellent. In terms of kills, 2 regiment of horse, the Lance, and just a load of line infantry. Demi-cannons did well. 12-pounders not so much, but I think they got slightly longer range, so possibly more useful. And we now own Cologne. Excellent. Everybody replenish. Thank you. So what are we facing off against? They got another reasonable army down there. That's in tatters. That's in tatters. United Provinces should be able to hold out on their own. Could really do with a second force over here, I think. Is France as well? Yep, France is down there. So if I can take Strasbourg as well, that'd be good. Strasbourg and Turin, having that as a nice cut-off point for my borders. I can possibly start pushing in and dealing with bits of Italy. I guess absorbing Austria would then be the next solution to consolidating my empire, but that's a long way off yet. Leopold is a courageous leader, sitting in that defile at the back. He's also hero worshipped. So there we go. A rather successful episode. Taking the fight to the French, who don't actually have a lot of provinces left, because France itself is just Paris and that's it. Although I seem to remember an empire actually capturing capital cities of the main nations is a bit weird. But never mind, we will find out. So, hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.